Davis to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First play is to the air. He's got a man left. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41.
18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
So first down from the 41. Now a give right side to Mitchell. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Check.
Throwing now off the play action. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Giving 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Bounce outside. He is a little bit there. 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Rig alert. Rig Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw now. Throw left side, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Judkins. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Hawk 7, Dragon 60. Ready.
Richardson throwing to start out. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. First carry here for the rookie from the U. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
3rd and short yardage here. Richardson escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And goes to the hurry up here. Another carry for him. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Cougar 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Let's go.
And they just get the play off. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tracking 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Colts going in the dime look. Third down, 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go.
Handoff now from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
16 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
For a Colts. First
Cowboy
down.
80.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Houston and coming up.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Richardson on 3rd. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Working quickly here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. '79 Broncos.
Now Richardson on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Colts 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts tie it in the final minute of the half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll take the lead.
Colts 7, Browns 6.
The Colts ready to kick this one away. And away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Rig alert. Rig alert.
They'll throw to start the drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He throws a bullet deep to the right. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger...
Oh, Richardson fumbled it! And the Browns pick it up. And that's going to be a touchdown! It's on the board for now. Will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense, that turnover will stand. So the defense scores. Now out comes their offense to try to tack on 2 more.
The Browns will line up.
Keeping it on the ground. But he's not going to reach the end zone. So they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break.
7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. He fields it from the 8. Good work, so he lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
On first down, it's Richardson. He put everything he had in. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense in the hurry-up here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Richardson now on first and 10. Has it at the 7. That chunk was a nice 21 yards. And now they have a first and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll send him up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
2, Buffalo 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Get it.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
He's got a man left. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Richardson on first and 10. Hits him on the in route. He works it down to the 37. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 37-yard
Come
line.
on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready. Liking 8. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Colts take a third quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down, and number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
A give now from the gun. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Richardson. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Here we go, here we
First
go.
and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the red zone now. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He brings it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Colts making a 9-point advantage. Very close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hold the race.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll work against the blitz. Hits his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
18 top, 18, hide it, 19 right, Buffalo 18.
To throw here on 1st down. That's completed right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Hey, Chris.
From the red zone on first. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Motion the tight end over. They are throwing it again. And he's got it. It's in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's go. Go.
Third down run from Judkins. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now going to try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Now a run here from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
2nd and 8.
19 tight. 60. Ready.
Richardson now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
To throw, Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Colts only up by a few. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Colts making a 9-point advantage. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back now, pressure coming. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Come on, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Going again on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. Gets him on the end route. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Hurry!
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
And the Browns first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Browns first down.
Working on first down. Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brunson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 18, top low, 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He's going to throw it again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
60 Bison, 6.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Still sticking with the passing game. Fits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 22 more yards.
Up the pace here as the clock continues to run.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Looking for somewhere to throw to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Ready, set.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Let's go. Ready.
Judkins. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield is a big conference championship game next week.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.